Welcome to Building Buzz. I'm your host, Chris Budihas, and joining me in the studio is Anita Prewitt with Brogdon Builders.
You got it.
Got it.
Yes.
That's a wrap. No, I'm just kidding. So obviously, we're here to talk about building buzz. So Brogdon Builders.
Buzz.
First of all, who are you and where are you from and what do you do?
My name is Anita Prewitt, as
Yes,
you said, and you
are.
got it correct.
Yeah.
I have been in the Jacksonville area since 2001.
Yeah.
I have been in the business development section of construction one way, shape, or form for over 15 years.
Yeah.
And excited to be here, excited to be with Brogdon Builders. It's a new chapter for me, and
great.
it's going to be the best chapter yet.
Yeah, and the company, we were talking offline, so basically the company's been around for about 9 years and got in the commercial construction space in 2023.
That's correct.
So tell us a little more about Brogdon and where they at and where they're going.
Super. It is a 9-year-old firm. We have just celebrated our 9th birthday. As you said, we started out in more of the commercial, oops, I'm going to
We'll
get it
start
wrong.
over.
Okay,
All right,
sorry.
we'll cut that. You just go, hey, we start off in the,
Okay.
Go
Hi, we started off as more of a custom home builder.
Okay.
And in 23, the company decided to pivot and go more with a direct commercial construction management type program.
Okay.
Yeah.
And why was the switch?
I think that there were several different reasons behind it. I think that Clayton and Courtney and Steve saw more opportunity on the commercial side. As Jacksonville continues to grow and flourish as a city, I think that for them, they really saw more opportunity, as I said, and a better benefit for the company.
Yeah. It's funny to see the growth. You've been here for a little while, like I'm originally from here, but after boomeranging out of the military back here and seeing the growth, so a little bit over, close to $1 million, if not a little over $1 million, depending on what you look at in Jacksonville. And they're talking about another $1 million in the next 8 to 10 years in Jacksonville. So the growth is exponential.
It is unbelievable, and to think about how many different sections. You can live at the beach if you want. You can live in the woods if you want. And in between that, you've got this very vibrant city that is really rising up.
Yeah. And so in the commercial space, where are you guys at? Are you doing the designs and then from there actually doing the building, or you do a portion of that build, or you do a little bit or a lot of it?
So there's a combination of things, just like you said. With us being commercially focused, we can do things for the larger home builders, like their amenity center work.
Okay.
So that's going to be designed out elsewhere, and we will put that ground up project together for the home builders.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, like a tenant improvement side, we would come out and do your space.
Yeah.
So you would come to us and say, I'm looking to build a studio.
Okay.
And then we would work with our team,
right,
which is some outside designers, outside architects, our subcontractors, those type of people, and we would put that project together for you.
Okay.
Same thing with a medical office build out. A lot of that starts with the equipment that the physician or the veterinarian is going to want to use. So we would go to those folks and work with them specifically.
You mentioned that. I remember, I hate to say it, my last MRI, I'm like, I wonder how they got this machine in here. You got to think about that, right?
They come to you first, and so they really help you put the project together so that you're delivering what the client wants.
That's huge. So yeah, definitely the interaction between the client and the provider, you guys being the provider in this space. So why, if I'm a company, I'm looking to open up my own location, brick and mortar, why should I come to Brogdon instead of somebody else?
So for us, and one of the reasons that I came to Brogdon, it's integrity, authenticity.
That matters.
Yeah. It's huge. Very open communication with our client, and we want the client to know that we are here for them. We want to see these projects come to life. We work very closely with our subcontractors and those teaming partners to provide the best product available for that client. Yeah,
because I'm sure you just don't want to be a one-time client. You want to be a client for life, right?
No, and there's so many. We're talking about Jacksonville growing. And I'll go back to the medical industry. There's so many of the medical field coming in. They're chasing these rooftops from all these neighborhoods that are being brought out of the ground. So and so many of these are chain situations or franchise situations. So exactly, you want to get you want your piece of the pie, but you want to do a good job, so they call you back.
Yeah. And that's kind of, I imagine that's one of your probably your top 3 competitive advantages, like compared to your competition,
sure.
right? If you want good quality, come to Brogdon. We guarantee it because
we're going to communicate.
Yeah, we're going to communicate. We got integrity, and we're going to meet your needs whenever that's met, and then it'll be job complete.
Yeah, we are very, very proud of the work that we have completed to this point, and the referrals that we get, and it's just huge. Being a smaller company, being very nimble and compact, it's important to have that word.
Right, and I think it's funny you met my wife, so it's like, as she says, you get great service, you'll tell your friends. You get bad service, you tell 50 of your friends, right?
It's so true. Bad news travels so much faster. It's like at warp speed.
Yeah,
and the good news is like the turtle that finally gets to the end. So,
yeah. So for folks that are out there, because we publish nationally, how do they find Brogdon?
So several different ways. You could find us on the internet, of course, at brogdonbuilders.com.
Okay.
You can see us. We're also ULI members, NAIOP members, various other organizations, NEFBA as well.
Okay.
So if there is a national association with those websites or something like those organizations, we could be found through those.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Anita, what we're going to do is take all your contact information, to include the companies. We're going to stick in our show notes, and we're going to publish those here to the greater web sphere, if you will. That funny
the interweb.
The interweb, as they say, the young kids. So we'll get that out, and then I encourage folks to go out and take a look at you and your company, and where they can leverage a great company like yours to get the facilities they need to be successful businesses.
Chris, I appreciate the time.
Well, thanks a lot, Anita. Great to meet you.
My pleasure.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, folks. If you ain't fired up after that, I don't know what's going to fire you up. So we're going to take all Anita's information and Brogdon Builders. We're going to publish in our show notes. I encourage you to go take a look at the website. Connect with Anita and I on LinkedIn, and let's continue to build out this network. If you like what you heard, share us, live with gratitude, and we'll see you in our next segment.